Got him. Oh! Freaking monster! Alright guys, Tanner here. We go fishing. I'm at Loch Lusa boat ramp. Me and my buddy Andrew out here yesterday, and we did pretty good. Unfortunately, the camera died literally right before we started catching fish, so I lost all the footage. We didn't get anything to lose. It just died. Both cameras died at the same time. So I got charged cameras today. I'm gonna try to go back to the same spot, catch fish again. Yesterday we caught 7. I caught 4. Andrew caught 3, and they were all good fish. They probably, the smallest one was probably a little over a pound, and we had a couple of around 3 pounds. So they were piled up in there. I mean, we started throwing. He was actually throwing a purple June bug speed worm, and I was filming him and hoping he'd catch a fish. I knew the cameras were going to die, and once the cameras died, I picked up and I threw a red bug. Actually, they were tearing it up. They're jumping out of the water after it. So I don't know. They were piled up over on the east shore. I'm wondering if that's because the sun is over in the west sky in the evening, and I think that east shore warms up the most, and being it's a little colder, that might be what's going on. I'm going to find out today. So I'm about to load the boat up here. It's a little windy. Wind's out of the east, or out of the west, heading into the east. So I'm going to be on the east bank getting beat up by the wind, but if the fish are biting, it'll be worth it. So see you out there. All right, this is where we were yesterday. A lot colder today. You'll see from the footage. I'll put the footage from yesterday up too, because it was so pretty. But I can see birds in there fishing, so hopefully there's bait in there. Looks like this bird's eating actually, and hopefully these fish are kind of right around the same spot they were yesterday. Yesterday, like I said, I was throwing that blood red speed worm, but man, it's like a spinner bait day today. I got a chartreuse and white half-ounce spinner bait with a looks like I got a silver Colorado with a golden willow on there. A good dirty water. I know a lot of guys say you have to have a trailer on, but I do really well with just a regular bare bone spinner bait. I feel like it just travels through the water better. You put a trailer on there and it just can mess up the way a spinner bait travels, and if they're not traveling nice and true and straight like this one is, sometimes I'll just smooth roll it. Sometimes I'll pump it a little bit. Reeling it too fast. These fish are right here in front of these cypress, and right on the corner where that grass is, right on the corner is a little point. They could be anywhere in these lily pads. I don't think they'll be too far from there. Can't imagine they'd move way offshore. I think they'll be sitting right here. I feel like the conditions are right for a chartreuse and white with the gold willow. You know, it's dark out here today. The wind's blowing. Water's dirty. One thing about these spinner baits, they're real weedless. You can throw them in pretty much anything. We're gonna work our way slowly over here. When I get over there, I'm gonna throw up that red bloodworm. I don't want to spook them off with a spinnerbait for some reason. Throw what was working yesterday. If that ain't working, I'll try something different. But oh, you got me, I just lost my spinnerbait. I think it's hung in this lily pad. I should be able to find it. I hope. Pulled too hard on it. Oh, I see it. Be like it never happened, sitting right on that lily pad. Just sitting there. I mean, not even hooked in it. Just sitting on the top of it. Unbelievable. Oh, that's a good sign or a bad sign. Hope it's a good sign. Let's tie this spinnerbait back up. Tie right back on here. And I think I'm gonna maybe just cast a couple more times out in this open area. And then go straight to that bloodworm. Something about that bloodworm yesterday. I mean, he was throwing, I think he was throwing a purple worm, but he may have been throwing a green pumpkin. As soon as I threw that red worm, I got slammed, and then he put a red worm on, and we just started catching them one after another for about 20 minutes. It was like right before the sun went down. Might not be here, or they might not want it, I don't know. Try to slow roll this thing a little bit. Might be reeling it too fast. Let's try just throwing it right out in the lily pads. Alright, maybe they're not feeling the spinnerbait, but hopefully that's the reason. And they're here. Let's do the bloodworm. If they're here, they should hit it. I mean, it's different conditions than yesterday. The bloodworm. I think it's size 2 EWG offset hook here. Little 1/8 ounce tungsten. Maybe it's a 1/4 ounce. Pinned down with a bobber stop. I like to put it on a 12-pound fluoro. I got about 4 foot of it. You lose some tackle with the leader tied on, but I don't know. I do a lot of inshore fishing in the summertime and springtime, and just always tied on leader. So probably why you see me. I fish for bass with an inshore setup pretty much. Same tackle I would fish with for redfish or trout. I fish for bass. It's probably a little lighter than most guys. I like to feel the fish. It's the funnest part. Feeling that fish and guessing what it is. Oh, there's fish. We found them. They're blowing up right here. We're about to get a fish, boys. Here he is. Here he is. Oh, they're right here. They're right here. I'm a little too close. This is where they were yesterday. Might have to throw on that Kitech. Got him. Got him. Good one. Oh, come on, girl. Oh my God! It's a monster. 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 Oh! Friggin' monster! It's a monster. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Freaking monster, guys. I mean, a absolute tank. This thing's gotta be over 6 pounds. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That is a pretty fish, guys. Look at that. Oh my God. Going in. Oh my God. That's gotta be, I'll weigh it in a minute. That's gotta be a 7.5 pounder, I think. Oh my God, on the bloodworm. Oh my God. It's the biggest fish I've caught in months. On a little bitty 2-aught hook. Look at this, guys. This is what I caught him on. Absolute tank. Oh my gosh, I was so upset yesterday when we caught all those fish right here and my cameras died. I caught that on this little 12-pound fluorocarbon leader, just like I was telling you. Bloodworm. This is a St. Croix Avid Inshore, like 7-foot medium power fast action. I got it on 10-pound line. Unbelievable. True trophy fish. Yeah, maybe a little too small to be a trophy fish, but damn good fish. I mean, they're here. There's a good shot I catch another one. That thing just blew and rolled all over that worm, man. I just let it sit just for a second. And when I got tight, she was there. That fish might go 8 pounds. I was just kind of slow rolling the speed worm. I mean, not too slow, but I'm not trying to like get it too high in the water column. I'm trying to let it be like a couple feet. Fish just inhaled it. I didn't have my net. I had to grab that thing like a pro. I was a little scared about that. I was like, oh my God. I mean, I got light leader, light line. Who knows how good my knots are. I just tied this thing on before I left the house. 12-pound leader. I think there's some more big ones out here. It was so cool. Got to see the whole thing. I mean, you guys did too. I'm sure that I got that on camera. If I don't get that on camera, it'll be sick. That is the best fish so far. I've just started this channel not quite 2 months ago. I've been fishing for like 5 years. I've been bass fishing for almost 2 years. I've caught some big fish. Just because I fish water that has big fish in it. Nothing I'm doing special, just being in the right spot at the right time. That's definitely one of my top 10 big fish right there. Maybe top, that could be a top 4 or 5. I know I've caught some big ones like right under 10. 3 of them. I caught 3 9s. I'm waiting for the double-digit bass. They're out here. You know, if I don't catch another fish, I'll be okay. I'm super happy and satisfied with that. I mean, that's what we all fish for months, just to catch a fish like that, you know? We all try to catch them that size. We don't catch them like that very often unless you're somebody special. I don't have any forward-facing sonar or special electronics. I mean, I do have side scan back there, but I got all my electronics turned off right now. Besides that live well running right now. I have either hit structure or I had a big fish right here in the same spot last night break me off. I think it was a fish. I'm wondering if it was that fish. Sandy bottom right there. This is a spawning ground. Let's get the scale out. I don't have a great scale. My partner's got a good scale with him. Let's see what she weighs. Whoa. Look at that, guys. Look at that beast. Oh yeah, big one. She's all 5 pounds. She's gotta be north of 5. Big Sally. All right, guys, it's zeroed out. Seven, seven. Monster. Look at that mouth. Here's where we catch them yesterday, right in this little honey hole right here. I see some stuff rolling. Oh. Be cool if I can catch another couple, even though they're little. At this point, I want to catch another big one. That's all I got on my mind, another big one. God! Broke off. There was a freaking fish right there. Unreal. Where did it break? The line broke. It wasn't my leader, it was my line. Big bite right there. Alright guys, I got these little Kitex 3-inch easy shiners. These things are super natural. I can use super tiny hooks on here, so gotta be careful that my drag isn't set too tight. What's the juice? Oh, that's a good one. That's another good one. Oh, come on. It feels like he ain't hooked right. I got him set. Where is he? All right. Another decent bass. It's a healthy one there. Stuck to that branch. pounder. They're biting today. I see some beds in here. That's what this is about. It's like everywhere there should be a fish, there is. The spot looks really good. It seems like there's a fish there. There he is. Oh, I didn't get him. I'm gonna call it. I caught 3 just for a couple hours. Caught that big one right off the bat. Caught a couple 2 and change, or one was maybe 2 pounds. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it. I caught those 3 fish, so getting a little chilly out here, and I'm gonna go see my kids. But appreciate you guys tuning in. Check with me next time. Peace.